What is water? Water is a clear, tasteless, odorless, and nearly colorless liquid that is essential for most forms of life. It is a chemical compound with the chemical formula H2O, meaning it consists of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom.
What is pollution? Pollution is the presence or introduction in the environment of contaminants or substances that cause harm or discomfort to living organisms and natural systems. There are many different types of pollution, including air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, and noise pollution, among others.
Water pollution refers to the presence of harmful substances or contaminants in water bodies such as lakes, rivers, oceans, and groundwater. These contaminants can come from a variety of sources, including agriculture runoff, industrial waste, and oil spills. The effects of water pollution can be a disaster for aquatic ecosystem and wildlife.
Water pollutants can be divided into 3 major categories. 1. Substances that harm humans or animals by causing disease or physical damage. 2. Substances or situations that decrease the oxygen content of water. 3. Substances that are indirectly harmful by making water unpleasant to use or destroying the natural beauty of health, lakes, and rivers and oceans.
The water pollution causes. The first one is sewage and wastewater. Water pollution is caused by inefficient sewage collections and treatment. According to the United Nations, more than 80% of all wastewater in the world is discharged into the environment without being treated and reused. The second one is agriculture. Agriculture contributes to water pollution by releasing chemicals such as fertilizer, pesticides, fungicides, herbicides, and insecticides. The third one is industry. Industry generates a large amount of waste that contains toxic chemicals and pollutants. A significant amount of industrial waste is discharged into fresh water, which then flows into canals, rivers, and eventually in the sea. The last one is marine dumping. Every day, plastic, paper, aluminium, food, glass, and rubber are dumped into the sea. This item takes weeks to hundreds of years to decompose, making them a significant source of water pollution.
So, there are 2 main types of water pollution. We have trash pollution and chemical pollution. First, the overabundance of plastic trash has been a disaster for our environment, especially for the water environment. The sea has been plagued with plastic so much it is making it hard for aquatic animals to survive in this type of condition. So what you are seeing right now is microplastics. These are micro-sized plastics that have been found in many aquatic animals, especially the ones we eat. This is very dangerous because if we eat fish that has been contaminated with microplastics, we are prone to be filled with plastics, which is dangerous. Next is chemical pollution. The Industrial Revolution has been a disaster for our ocean. By looking at this picture, we can see that an oil spill from a sinking ship has occurred. This will decimate a large coral reef at the bottom of the ship because oil prevents oxygen from entering the water. This will disrupt the ecosystem and destroy it. Lastly is mercury poisoning. For those who do not know, mercury has always been inside a fish, but in low quantity. However, our greed for resources has been the main cause of the increasing quantity of mercury inside the fish. We eat those fish mercury inside them and fall sick to it.
The effect of water pollution is lack of potable water. The United Nations say that billions of people around the world have no access to clean water to drink or sanitation, especially in rural areas. Secondly, destruction of biodiversity. Water pollution reduces aquatic ecosystem and causes uncontrolled plankton spread inlet. Next, the contamination of the food chain. Toxic injected into the food by fishing in polluted water and using contaminated water for livestock farming and agriculture can be harmful to our bodies when ingested. Lastly is disease. According to the WHO, around 2 billion people are forced to drink polluted water, exposing them to infections such as cholera, hepatitis A, and typhus.
What can we do to prevent water pollution? First is wastewater treatment. Wastewater treatment consists of removing pollutants from wastewater through a physical, chemical, or biological process. The more efficient these processes are, the cleaner the water it becomes. Next is green agriculture. It is essential to have climate-friendly crops, efficient irrigation that reduces the need for water, and energy-efficient food production. Green agriculture is also crucial to limit the chemicals that enter the water. And also, we need to avoid applying pesticides and herbicides to our crops. After that, stormwater management is also one of the ways to prevent water pollution. Stormwater management is the effort to reduce runoff of rainwater or melted snow into streets, lawns, and other sites, and the improvement of water quality. It is important to avoid pollutants from contaminating the water and helps to use water more efficiently. Plastic waste reduction is also one of the ways to prevent water pollution. 80% of plastic in our oceans is from land sources. In order to reduce the amount of plastic entering our ocean, we need to both reduce our use of plastic globally and to improve plastic waste management. Thanks!